A boy walks barefoot across a bed of burning coals and feels nothing. He drives a knife clean through his arm, looks up, and smiles at the crowd. To him, his body is indestructible. He has never felt a single second of pain in his whole life. He is one of the rarest humans on Earth. He has a condition almost everyone would secretly wish for, and it is the very thing that will kill him before his 15th birthday. A blessing that is, in truth, a slow-moving death sentence. His case became famous in a town in northern Pakistan where he worked as a child street performer. Walking on fire, pushing blades through his skin. Crowds threw money, certain it was an illusion. It was not. He genuinely could not feel a thing. While other children learned that fire burns and blades cut, he learned the opposite lesson, that his body had no limits, that nothing in the world could ever hurt him, and that belief is exactly what doomed him. On his 14th birthday, the day meant to celebrate his life, he climbed onto a rooftop to impress his friends. He jumped, completely convinced he was invincible. He did not survive the fall. Doctors had seen scattered children like him for years and never understood why. Cases so rare that most physicians go an entire career without meeting one. His short, tragic life finally cracked the mystery wide open. And the answer was buried deep inside his DNA. When scientists studied him and a cluster of other children from the same region, they all shared one strange thing in common. A single broken gene called SCN9A. It was the breakthrough that rewrote pain science overnight. And what that gene controls is terrifyingly simple. Every time you stub your toe or touch something sharp, your nerves fire an electrical alarm toward your brain. That signal has to pass through a microscopic gate called NAV 1.7. In these children, one tiny mutation jams that gate permanently shut. The injury still happens, the nerves still scream, but the message slams into a locked door and dies there in the dark. The brain never hears a single word of it. No alarm, no warning, no mercy. The body can be tearing itself apart, and inside, there is only silence. It sounds like a superpower. It is actually a slow, silent death sentence. Because to survive in this world, you need to know when it is hurting you, and these people simply never find out in time. Pain is not a flaw in your design. It is the single most important survival tool you own. It rips your hand off the stove before you even think. It stops you walking on a broken ankle. It warns you when your appendix is quietly trying to kill you. Every scar you carry is a lesson your body remembered. People who feel no pain never get to learn those lessons at all. Take it away, and your body becomes a house with every smoke detector torn out of the walls, and the results are horrifying. Children with this condition bite clean through their own tongues and fingertips before anyone notices. They sit in scalding baths. They scratch their own eyes raw without blinking. They walk for days on shattered bones that crumble beneath them. Their parents have to inspect them like detectives every night, hunting for wounds the child cannot feel or report. For many of these families, the first clue comes in infancy. A baby quietly chewing its own fingers bloody, feeling nothing, while the parents watch in horror. From that moment, every day becomes a search for invisible wounds. Many of these children never reach old age. They are killed not by pain, but by its total absence. Then there is an even crueler version, called CIPA. These people cannot feel pain, and they cannot sweat at all. Without sweat, the body has no way to cool itself down. A warm afternoon can quietly cook them from the inside. Blind to injury. Unable to release heat. Trapped in a body that refuses to warn them about anything at all. For them, a sunny day and a house fire can feel exactly the same. Comfortable, right up until the moment it becomes fatal. If this is already rewiring how you think about your own pain, subscribe right now, because the science is about to take a turn nobody sees coming. Not every case ends in tragedy. In 2019, doctors in Scotland met a woman named Jo Cameron. For 65 years, she had no idea she was different. She had lived almost her entire life without pain and simply assumed everyone else felt the same. The truth only surfaced after a major hand surgery when she calmly told doctors she needed no painkillers at all. Childbirth, deep wounds, broken bones. She felt almost nothing, and she healed unnaturally fast. Her secret was a mutation in a gene they named FAA out, but it did far more than erase her pain. She also felt almost no fear and almost no anxiety. Just a permanent, unshakable calm, as if her whole nervous system had been turned softly down. And that hinted at something stunning. Pain, fear, and anxiety may all be wired together far more tightly than anyone ever believed. Erase one, and you may quietly erase the others. Her one tiny mutation could reshape how we treat both chronic pain and crippling anxiety. Then there is the Marsilis family in Italy. 6 members across 3 generations carry their own one-of-a-kind mutation, called ZFHX2. They feel pain for a split second, and then it simply switches off, like a flicked light. Broken fingers, fractured shoulders, serious falls. They have walked off injuries within hours that would leave the rest of us screaming on the floor. Doctors only discovered them because the family kept brushing off breaks as nothing. Each of these families is a living experiment that nature ran exactly once, and the rest of us desperately need what they have. We are drowning in a global crisis of pain. Millions are hooked on opioids, drugs that smother agony and destroy lives at the very same time. Inside the bodies of people who feel nothing, the blueprint for a perfect, non-addictive painkiller may be hiding in plain sight. That is why drug companies are now racing to copy what these mutations do naturally. Learn to close that NAV 1.7 gate the way nature does, just briefly and just enough. And you rewrite medicine for 8 billion people. No addiction, no overdose, just relief. The rarest humans alive might hold the key to ending suffering for everyone else. The people born unable to feel any pain could one day save the rest of us from ours. Which leaves you with one strange, uncomfortable truth. The thing you hate most might be the thing keeping you alive. So the next time you burn your tongue or slam your knee into the edge of a table, do not curse that sharp flash of pain. It is the oldest, most loyal alarm system on Earth, still firing perfectly inside you at this very second. Pain is not your body betraying you. It is your body fighting to protect you. It is quiet, relentless proof that you are still alive, still whole, and still worth saving.